Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk about a video I'm about to share with you guys out of Douglas County, Nebraska. Shout out. And it's about 3 teenage boys that jumped out of an Infiniti, looked like an SUV, and ran up on a woman that had just pulled in her garage. And as she was getting out of the car, they attacked her, took her purse, and ran off. Did this with a neighbor outside. Didn't care nothing about it. It's a growing trend for these kids to run up on people they don't know and just strong arm rob them. They don't care if it's a woman or not. They punched this woman, and you'll see it in the video. It's upsetting to see. I don't know where this thing became famous to where it's cool to be a thief and to hurt somebody that was minding their own business in your quest for personal gain. Most of the time you taking stuff, you don't even know if it's anything worth of value. You just come in to take somebody and terrorize somebody. It's crazy. Take a look at this video, man, and we'll come back. These kids have not been caught, and they're looking for the public to help them. But this is some trifling behavior from some trifling ass children. Take a look.
3 suspects attack and rob an Elkhorn woman in her own driveway. Thank you for joining us. I'm Quinicia Fraser. It's all caught on video, but the attackers are still on the run. KETV Newswatch 7 Sean McKinnon is live with law enforcement's investigation.
Quinicia, the Douglas County Sheriff's Office is still searching for these suspects. It happened today just before noon near 190th in Maple, in a neighborhood right next to the Indian Creek Golf Course. I talked with the mother of the woman who got jumped. She says her daughter was at a bank and these attackers followed her home.
It happened in the blink of an eye.
What are you doing? Stop it!
3 people believed to be teenagers jump a woman in her own driveway in broad daylight. They steal her purse, and as they're running off, land multiple sucker punches to the back of her head, knocking the woman onto the concrete. The suspects speed off, the video of the violent attack spreading among neighbors.
To see something like that in broad daylight the kids aren't leaving the house today. I can tell you that for sure. Friday
night, the Douglas County Sheriff's Office is searching for these suspects and asked the public to keep an eye out for their blue 2019 Infiniti.
We take this seriously. I mean, we cannot tolerate this type of violent crime.
Sheriff Aaron Hansen with a message to the attackers.
If you're one of these young men, if you're watching this, and if you did this, turn in your buddies right now, especially if you're not the one that committed the violence against this lady. We need to bring all of these individuals in custody. It's never too late to do the right thing.
It's scary more than anything that there's so many kids in this neighborhood. In addition to, I mean, they're trying to grab an adult in broad daylight with another adult right there. That's pretty brazen.
Word spreading among normally quiet streets, neighbors left in shock.
Glad I found out about it either way, though. That's something we need to know is happening.
Be observant, be vigilant. If you see a vehicle following you, don't simply drive back to your home or your driveway. Take some extra turns. If they continue to follow you, call 911.
Again, the suspect's car is a blue 2019 Infiniti. The sheriff's office is asking for the public's help in this. As for the woman who was assaulted, she was not seriously injured and is recovering at home tonight. Reporting live, Sean McKinnon, KETV News Watch 7.
All right, guys, that's the story of these wild-ass kids doing what they do, running around terrorizing neighborhoods they not even fucking from. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Every time I see these younger kids doing this, especially these black kids doing this, excuse me, it bothers me because it's a lot of wasted potential. Another thing that bothers me is how it makes people look at black people, especially nowadays, younger black folk. I think a lot of the stuff that you see out here right now is a contributing factor to why police act the way they act with younger black males. They catch wearing hoodies, ski masks, so on and so forth. They judge you because you fit the description of what public enemy #1 looks like in America. In the 90s, they had this thing called American Nightmare. This is the new description of American Nightmare. Bunch of skinny zombie looking kids running around a lot of times with dreadlocks and hoodies and masks on their damn face. These kids look like idiots. They wasn't even armed. They wasn't even armed. They jumped out of the car. The one dude with the gold pants or the burgundy hoodie or whatever, he looked stupid as hell. He just ran over there, touched the lady, played tag, and then immediately started running back. He was just there. The one kid ran behind the lady and punched in the head. If you see the original video, the under the Ring doorbell, because that was a Ring doorbell cam y'all saw, if you see the original with the sound, the dude hooked off on the lady like 3 times. She fell and hit her forehead on the ground. But the shock of what happened to her made her get back up. She was like, oh my God, what is going on? The guy that was on the interview briefly, the neighbor with the gray jacket, he wasn't worth a damn. He could have grabbed him. He was scared. He just was running tentatively over there, let him get in the car and everything. Then he came and acted like he was doing something. Come on, man. Come on. This does not help us as a people with growth and development. It doesn't. It doesn't. And this wouldn't be prevalent the way it is now as a huge craze and a popular crime a lot of kids want to be associated with unless it wasn't publicized and in some ways glorified on certain platforms that this is cool. I want you to think about that for a second. This right here is a mess. And people like me that see people like that doing that type of shit need to call it out. We do. This stuff is nothing to be glorified. It's nothing cool or glorious in running up on somebody you don't know and taking something from them, especially when they're an older person. When he hit that lady in the back of the head, she could have blacked out, hit her face. It could have been done dilly. They jumped in the car and just drove off. All they got was a purse. That's worth your freedom? You can see these kids are young. Probably high school kids, well, most likely high school kids, of course. Should be ready for the school year, but no, they out here causing hijinks and destruction in neighborhoods that's not even theirs. Did you hear the guy talk? He say, hey, I wanna, you guys that did that, turn your buddy in. They want the one that punched the lady in the head. The other ones they don't really care about. Even the guy that snatched, they want the one that punched her in the head. They want all of them. But see, the thing is this, if they catch one, they'll catch all. Because as soon as they get caught and they get put in that belly of the beast, extended period of time, few hours, they don't like being there by themselves, misery like company, just like partners, like people that, you know, like crimes, like partners in crime, partners in crime, partners in the penitentiary. They'll start singing. They will. And it's a damn shame. In life, they say 2 heads are better than 1. When it comes to these dumbass kids, the more the worrier. Not more the merrier, the more the worrier. Like they're stupid. Nobody has any type of reserve to say, hey, you know what, man? We don't need to be doing this. No, let's go over there and punch some guy over there we don't know and take his watch. All right, they all just run. And when something happened to him, it's always somebody on the opposing sideline saying, oh, you didn't have to do them like that. Even though what they was going to do to you, you wouldn't have no choice if you had fell by the wayside and submitted to being robbed, hurt, or otherwise. It's crazy. I'm going to tell you something. If you can have a license to carry and you're a woman out here, because I told you, war on woman continues. This woman did what I think she should have did. Go and get you one of them small, compact 40 cals, have it in your purse, unzipped, have your hand in your purse, with your purse on you or in your hand. When them dudes come up to grab that purse and they run up on you and you holding that purse and you acting like you clutching it, just let off right through the thing. Brow. They'll clear out real quick. It's crazy, man. Nobody should be attacked in their own home, their own driveway, their own street, anytime. This is like stupid stuff, man. And it just bothers me that somebody will run up on you that don't know you. I mean, people have done this all the time, but now it's like a big thing, like, let's just do it. They got out the car. Did you see the guy that when I said was scared with the gold pants on? He got out. He could have ran first. He go stutter step, wait for the guy in the back to come out, and then he run behind. Man, come on, man. Come on. Sick of this. Whatever happened, happened. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Maybe when some of these dudes start getting their ass blown inside out, they'll think twice about doing this and then start saying, hey, you know what? That ain't a good idea. You don't want to be like such and such. You never know who you're walking up to, because the person you might go to do that to might be just as crazy as you, or even crazier. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.